Yesterday, Games Workshop have revealed these two very nice new orc miniatures, Gorzag Gitstompa and Nikkit. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics, where today we're looking at a release from Games Workshop, and for once it's for a faction other than Space Marines and Necrons. This pair were previewed in a Warhammer community post yesterday, with Gorzag Gitstompa being a named orc nob, a reimagining of the orc nob from Games Day 1998, who was originally based on artwork from Gorzag in turn. It's very cool to have a nice new snazzy orc sculpt, though I think he is just going to be more of a modelling and collector's piece, as opposed to bringing any sort of big changes in gameplay. He does appear just to be an orc nob with a slugger and chopper, and Nikkit the Grot, who I must admit has an absolutely amazing name. He looks like he'll just be one of your ammo runts if you are playing him in 40k. In any case, these guys will be coming out after Christmas. Apparently they'll be initially released in shops on the 26th of December, but only released on the actual web store around about a week after this, going on sale on the 3rd of January. From leaks packaging, it would appear that they're from the Warhammer commemorative series, which they tend to do for more limited edition releases rather than something that's going to stick around permanently. That quite recent Chaplain Tarantus was one of those, as is the currently on sale model of Jacob Bugmanson, their Christmas release mini for this year. Based on the prices for those guys, I suspect that Gorzag and Nikkit are going to set you back somewhere around £20 to £25, or around $35 to $40 if you want to add them to the collection. A bit pricey for me and my orcs, to be honest, even if I admit the sculpt is really quite cool. Going purely by the releases for the commemorative series, I suspect that they're probably not going to get their own unique rules or datasheet, though I think it would be really cool if Games Workshop did give us a pleasant surprise on that front. I strongly suspect that they're aiming these guys more at people who want to add a cool new miniature to their army, or just for a nice little display piece, as opposed to more game-focused players. Just for a couple of interesting asides, here's the original model on the left, compared with the new model on the right. Very similar pose and chopper, and you really can see the evolution in Games Workshop miniatures from 20 years ago. I think new Gorzag is a lot crisper and his proportions are a bit better, though the newer sculpts do look a little bit more cartoony and perhaps a bit less menacing or disturbing than the older metals. I suspect that the way that they're painted is kind of contributing to that though in this little side-by-side comparison. Finally, here are just a couple of the leaked pictures that came out on Reddit the other day. Quite helpful if they actually took a nice shot of the sprue so you can actually see exactly what you're getting. So anyway, nice to see some more releases that aren't for Space Marines, though it would be nice to see a few more units that are actually sticking around and aren't just filling in for a regular knob squad or sitting and looking pretty on the shelf. I'd be interested to hear from orc players for their opinions on the miniature and whether they might be thinking about picking him up or not. Please let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to Auspex Tactics. We'll certainly be covering any more new miniature releases Games Workshop puts out, in addition to all of our regular 40k Tactics content. Finally, if you are enjoying these videos regularly, I would just like to mention the channel's Patreon page, which you can find down in the video description. Making quite so many uploads a week does take a really serious amount of time, and if you are enjoying regularly, then any support is massively appreciated. You can find the link in the video description below if you're interested. Channel patrons do get a number of decent benefits. In any case, a massive thank you for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.